Important. So next question is, and I'm going to put both of these together, but it's Will and also an admin here at Vision. So they're asking, what is the potential role do you guys see in virtual reality and AR with marketing with new artists? And I guess I'll start with you, Lou, just because you're already here.
I just feel like it's more collaborative work now. It's like, so for instance, for a song now, I definitely work closely with my digital team, my digital campaigns. They're the first people that get the songs because they're the ones that's going to work the digital space. So they're just more involved in the creative process. They invited to my studio session, something that a year or 2 years ago they would never do. You know what I'm saying? So they just fully involved in the song structure. They fully involved with the music now. So it's just a whole different space. It's coming with this digital era that we're in now, which was leading the
And then in terms of being someone that works with Spotify, and I don't know if this is confidential or not, so if it is, we'll just stop talking about it. But do you guys see any AR potential or any 3D designing when it comes to Spotify?
I can't comment, but I know on general platforms that there's a huge push around now, making sure that there are events that you can do both digitally, and then when things get back, of course, in person. But I mean, anyone definitely in the corporate field who has like events, you definitely have to have a digital presence. So I think that's being thought about just everywhere. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. So, and then Ghost?
Yeah, I think to that, there's so many things, so many different types of technology right now too that are coming out. You know what I mean? There's innovation that's just coming out of the waterworks. You have mixed reality, you have augmented reality, virtual reality, and these are all different ways that the human body can interact with advertising and digital strategies, right? So that's what I'd say. There's many ways. There's so many ways that don't exist yet that we still need to tap into. There's many things that we can do right now that we haven't yet. It's just a matter of putting all the different pieces together and just creating something that is innovative and going to evolve the music industry as a whole, not just in North America, but globally, traveling to Asia, the market in the UK, market in Australia, South America, Brazil, many different things. So learning from all those different countries, and going back to my point, I'm an avid traveler as well. I've been to many places all over the world, and the industries can be very similar, but they are all very different. So if you are able to learn from each of those, whatever key points you take from them, put it together, create the plan, stick to it, and make sure you find action in whatever it is that you want to do.
Awesome. Okay, we have a few more questions. So this is from Lewis Adams. He said, for someone like myself pitching urban music videos to record with labels, what advice would you give them when communicating to them to ensure they take the video? So basically, what are your guys' advice when someone is pitching video concepts to artists?
For me, I'd say the number one way to get a hold, or just if you're going to pitch a concept, regardless if it's video or say a cover art or design, is to either speak directly with the creative team. You could speak directly with the management, definitely, and also the creative team at the labels. Just getting in contact with somebody that's not necessarily far down the line, but it could be the artist manager, the tour manager. Just making sure you have a solid plan, and depending on what it is that you want to have what you're trying to propose, make sure you have your presentation, your pitch deck, your incentive. There's so many people that are, as they say, spamming the artists or trying to get a hold of them, and you have to stand out, and you have to make sure that you're presenting something that's going to be a game changer. It's going to move the needle. You know what I mean? Step outside of the box and make sure that you're seen amongst everybody else.